one could win. I mean, obviously the PB advantage is for Tecate, so my imagine is if he can keep the sheet clean and not make too many major mistakes, Tecate will take this one away. But anybody's game.
Absolutely. So they are off and running here in ours. We'll get them synced up here in a second. Both look to be going for the 1-1-1-2 power-up strat. Neither runner is a small fire runner as far as I know, so the early power-ups here are a safety strat. It's not too much of a time difference than going for 1-3-1-4. 1-3-1-4 is the more optimal run.
It looks like Tecate has a very slight lead. He came at 365, Thiel 364.
All right, so here into 1-2, you're going to see the first block here is going to be the Fire Flower. A clean grab here for both. Take it nice and safe. Now you're powered up, and it's going to make this part of the run a little bit easier.
That most certainly is, and of course the gist is to keep that firepower for as long as possible. Optimally, you want to keep it until the very end.
So the big reason that we want this is mostly to get through the enemies, to get through a lot of spots that are easier. The big difference is going to be in the castle stages. You do have a chance to fire kill Bowser, which skips the bridge animation collapsing and Bowser falling into the lava, which does save a couple seconds over going, say, not grabbing the power-ups and going small only and touching the axe. The big difference there is going to be 8-4, where the end of the run is as soon as you touch the axe, fire kill does not matter.
By the way, Thiel ended that clock with 346, so unfortunately that means Thiel got 6 fireworks, so Tecate is in the lead.
All right, and for those who don't know, fireworks happen at 6, 3, and 1 on the singles digit on the timer, giving you 6, 3, and 1 firework corresponding to it. The 1 firework doesn't lose you any time. 3 and 6 are the big time loss here.
Ah, good to know. I wasn't sure if the 1 firework cost any time. I figured it was either no time or very little time.
It's minimal at best. I personally haven't seen it cost anywhere, so. Our first castle, Tecate, you see with a couple of early shots, ducks onto the forward Bowser, gets the kill. One of the easier ones. Thiel is going to take it a little safer, so loses a little time, 261 to 260 on the timer. Tecate out of World 1 with a slight lead.
Yeah, it looks like it's about a 3.5 second lead, and that's all because of those fireworks.
All right, so here in 2-1, going to skip through any power-ups, anything. We're all good to go. Just a little bit of sniping here, a little bit of platforming. Really, the first stages of the game kind of introduce you to the mechanics and some of the different things you'll see throughout. Once you really get past World 4 is when you're going to start to see the real difficulty come in. 3:45 optimal time for both runners going into the first water level here.
Very good for both, and of course you have the coin heaven, which you obviously will not see in a race situation, nor will you see runners go down bonus pipes.
Yeah, coin heaven is for the memes and the memes alone. I'm a big fan of the memes, but when you're a win or go home stage, you might as well just keep going.
I'm absolutely right here. So you have 2-2, which is the introduction of the bloopers and the cheeps. You're going to see this stage again later on, which is a little bit more difficult.
So what you saw Tecate do, okay, now I know. I didn't see him shoot any fireballs. I was wondering if he went for the duck swim. He did not. Thiel, on the meantime, did take the hit there to, I think it was a cheap.
Yes.
So, and what you'll see there, when I say duck swim, as soon as you touch the ground in the water and press down and duck, as long as you hold it, you maintain a ducked state, even though you're full body swimming with a smaller hitbox. It comes down to preference for the runner at that point. So, big advantage now to Tecate. Thiel is going to have to power up probably here in 2-3 and 2-4.
Yep, absolutely. Thiel can still get the firepower before the Bowser fight in 2-4. But now here's the flying cheeps of 2-3. And let's face it, when we were all playing this for the first time, this stage gave us lots of problems.
Absolutely. The cheeps are not too bad as long as you hold right and run. You're going to see Thiel right here grab. You're going to see a cheap spawn after him. Once you get caught up in that swarm, it can be tricky. 240 is the optimal time on the timer there for Tecate. Thiel, though, with a good power grab, is going to be probably about 237. Oh, had to avoid the 6. Very close there. Almost the commentator's curse, but we got through.
All right, 2-4. So when we blaze down Bowser here in 2-4, we're going to see a Koopa Shell. Each of the 8 different Bowsers, when you destroy them, like this one, you'll get any of the different enemies.
Yep. I know through lore it's just fake Bowser's out through the whole time with
Right.
sprite animations. There's always been talk about it. Theo did get blocked by the Bowser Fire there, but good kill, powered up, and now on to World 3.
World 3 with the introduction of the very mean Hammer Brothers, but with our trusty fire suit. You know what? A good pattern there from Tecate.
Yeah, fantastic. That first set of Hammer Brothers isn't usually too trolly for the runners. The step is the problem here. Tecate with the backwards jump over, 347, optimal time. We'll see how Theo does. Gets another good pattern there. So the beautiful thing I love about the Warpless race, LOZ, is there are a lot of different paths that you'll see. Blasting the Koopas in the face. As optimized as the top level runners are, there are still different ways that they can go about this run. This is honestly my favorite part of it, is the variety that you will see just to get the same time.
Absolutely there. Both runners had a 347 completing 3-1, but Tecate just about done with 3-2, so he's definitely built himself a fairly comfortable lead. 2:45 on the clock.
Yep, and I'm going to shout out Goofy Chocobo right there with the thank you Goofy strat. Tecate had hit fireballs with the music to hit those two Koopas, which despawned the Goomba at the end to make the stair climb a little bit easier. Thiel not doing that, you kind of got to hit it right there. And Tecate with the swag going through the platform there. Shout outs to Supersonic.
Oh yeah, that is the best. You know, when you have the fire suit jump and fire, you kind of get that skidding across the floor there. Yeah, that is pretty cool. I agree.
All right, Thiel again with the swag going through there. So swag over speed, in my opinion. We are now into 3-4. I'm not sure if Tecate is going off a spreadsheet right now. These Potaboos can be tricky. We'll kind of see what he's going for. He is playing it aggressive, so he might know the pattern he's going to get here.
Yep, both of them have pretty much had an identical World 3 up to this point. Let's see what happens here in 3-4. Gonna get the fire kill? Yes, he does. 261. Nice job for Tecate.
All right, and Thiel at the same time taking it safe, not going on a spreadsheet. So we're gonna see a pause here. Yep, go through, get the setup. Potaboos were nice. Get a couple early shots, one hit in, go through. So now we're on to 4-1. LOZ, please tell me how hard 4-1 is.
It's not that hard. I don't think it's that hard. So you have the introduction of the Lakitu, who throws these spiny eggs. Luckily, he doesn't throw those spiny eggs nearly as fast as he does at Super Mario Bros. 3.
Absolutely not coming up through here. Tecate not going for a flagpole glitch, going through there, 340 optimal. We are now into 4-2, the most infamous level in Super Mario Bros. Speedrunning history. We will not be executing that any percent wrong warp, but we are looking for team top or team bottom. Tecate, I know, says goes for top in a race. Theo going for that flagpole glitch, not getting it. Are you team top route or team bottom route, LOZ?
Ooh, always team top route. Absolutely.
All right, Tecate did miss the platform, so he is going to be going bottom here, taking it a little safe. But, oh, and he takes the hit, so Tecate's going to have to power up, probably grab the mushroom in 4-3, but there really isn't a second power-up for him to grab there in 4-4, so...
Yep, this is a chance for Thiel to gain some valuable ground on Tecate if he can keep his fire suit.
Beautiful bottom route by Thiel, though, coming up and definitely making up a good amount of time.
All right, so 4-3. Yep, you can get a power-up here, but there are no power-ups to be found in the first maze coming up in 4-4.
That was a really nice grab underneath the block here, so we'll see Theo go for Sky Boots. What you're going to want to see is to hold right and run. Do not slow down for the entire level. Give you a 2-frame window on the last platform. We are looking for a pixel between Mario's boots and the bottom of the flagpole. That will actually give you enough frames to save the frame, an extra frame rule here that you would. And I'm not sure if he got it. I can't see too well on the restream.
It's a 261 there for Thiel.
So, Tecate making nice work of the maze here. This is the first of our 2 maze levels. Have to go a specific route to get through here.
Top in the first segment, bottom in the second segment. Tecate cannot kill Bowser, so you must grab the axe. And yeah, that's another time loss you suffer there because of the animation of the bridge crumbling. You don't have to do that when you have the fire suit. So definitely going to see a catch-up here from Thiel. Let's take a look at these times here at the start of the level. It's about a 9:32 for Tecate. Oh, and he loses his power-up again! So a few crumbles here on the side of Tecate. It's now a 10-second race, 9:42.
All right, Tecate taking the safety star here. Great strategy. There is a chance there are 3 power-ups in 5-2. So it's going to be kind of easy to power up. 5-2, though, is a pretty difficult level, even fully suited up. So we'll see what goes on. Have to grab the first one if you want to challenge the Hammer Bro. Theo looking like avoiding the 6 there. Going to go through, and it's going to get a little bit tighter. The bill did shoot there. We're going to grab the first power up here and see what happens with the Hammer Bro.
Thiel has cut the lead some more. It's down to about a 7 2/3 second lead now.
Great Hammer Bro kills. Tecate's through. He doesn't have to worry about the third one. He's going to go underneath here, get it. He's back to fully suited up, and he's going to maintain the slightest lead. This is back to being a tight race, folks.
Oh, absolutely. It's only about a couple seconds. 3:35 versus a 3:45. We'll get a good look at what these times are on the transition going into 5-3. It's 1-3 back again, but with shorter platforms and the bullet bills. It is a less than 2-second race now, Elder.
Oh, boy. Oh, that is a troll bill there for Tecate. Heal at the same time. Oh, boy. These guys are getting some tough patterns.
And great dodge there from Tecate. And Thiel gets through.
Both runners.
Fought it there.
The adventure of 5-3, and we still have just a very, very tight race and some really challenging levels up ahead.
Going into World 5 with the giant fire wheel of doom.
Okay, so both runners do employ the Roy L. Goodbar strat. You wait until 292 underneath that power-up block to ensure you've got the good bars. Both taking it safely. Tecate takes the hit on Bowser. Has to watch the bridge animation. Thiel also takes the hit. Cannot get the fire kill. Oh boy, they both have to suit up. Thankfully, LOZ 6-1 is an easy power-up grab level.
Oh, but that is a big missed opportunity there from Thiel. He could have taken the lead right there.
Absolutely. Short jump off the top here to trick the Lakitu to not throw that first spiny. First power-up grab, very good. The one thing to remember here is when you grab a power-up, Lakitu automatically throws a spiny, so his position is very important here for both runners. Beautiful job by Tecate getting underneath and going through. So Thiel again pushing Lakitu back, gonna get through, and they both are powered up. Thiel a little bit slower, so Tecate's going to extend the lead. After everything we saw, he extends the lead.
Unbelievable here. Let's get a look at the times here on transition. A 12:28.5 for Tecate. Thiel's time is going to be a 12:34, 5.5 seconds now.
All right, 6-2 is one of the more fun levels as you learn to go through. You're gonna see a lot of snipes here on these pipes. The game wants to put a piranha plant in every single pipe, but sprite limitations despawns many of them going through. Tecate taking it nice and safe. 342 is optimal here at the level. Great job by both runners. Ooh, as I say it, Thiel's gonna lose just a couple in-game seconds and drop a little more time to Tecate here.
13:05.5 now for Tecate. Thiel's transition time is 13:11.5. Now about a 6-second lead for Tecate.
All right, 6-3 here. You're going to see them both take top route here going through this. Duck jump to get underneath that. Pause there. If you're small fire or small, there are a couple different route variations to get to the same time here. 255 is optimal. Just a beautiful job. 6-4 is now pretty much, in my opinion, the second hardest castle. So this is really where we're going to see the transition here.
Let's see what happens. Yep, you have more fire bars, more potobos, and the introduction of Bowser shooting hammers at you.
So that will introduce lag frames here for the fire kill. So we'll see how much lag both runners get. Tecate gets 2 early hits. No lag at all for him. Beautiful kill.
Very beautiful 6-4 there. Let's see how Thiel does. There's the lag, 256, so pretty close there. But Tecate is going to extend his lead just a little bit more.
All right, so World 7, we are getting into it. 2 worlds left, LOZ. Gonna start by jumping on all these. Don't want to get the bullet bills in the way to go through. 7-1 is a fairly easy level. Things can go wrong if you get a little bit out of line. Those Hammer Bros should behave for the most part, getting into the next level.
Question in chat, is this a best-of-3 match? Nope, it is a single match. So it's right here, folks. Win, you're in. Lose, you're out.
Nope, this is the final match of Group E. Both runners are 1-1 in their group right now. Xerox Fiend in the group moves on at 2-1, 50% gaming going home at 1-2. The question is, who joins Xerox at 1-1 and who joins 50 at 1-2?
Right you are here, and 7-2, just like 2-2, but more bloopers, more cheeps, and hopefully not bad patterns.
We'll see what comes through here.
No! Tecate his fire suit, and he's not going to get it back until 8-2.
So here's the big question coming through as Tecate takes the hit. You can actually get one more power-up in 7-3 if you want to take the safe there. It is a tough grab coming up through there. Does Tecate rely on his any percent strats and just run small only for the rest of the run, or does he take the time loss and go get the power-up for the safety? This is where what you planned coming into this race really becomes a factor. So Thiel is going to make up time just by having Fire Suit alone. This race is far from over.
About a 15:38.5 versus a 15:42. It's about a 4.5 second lead for Tecate, but that lead is going to shrink provided that Thiel can keep the Fire Suit.
So 7-3 here. Tecate is foregoing the power-up. He is going to run this small. This is very dangerous with these Koopas here. Any cheap comes in contact.
Oh, no!
And Tecate looks
losing
like
an input.
Dropped input, takes the death, so he is now very much behind coming through here. He is at the checkpoint, the final checkpoint in the game. So to take a death there is probably the best death to take out of all of them coming through. Thiel is now into 7-4, our second maze level.
Yep, first segment, it is going to be bottom, middle, top. Second segment, top, middle, top.
All right, we're going to have to do a little stop and duck here. Good job with the jump. Missed the platform, so it does waste a little time. You have to be careful with your jumping. You could end up in an endless loop here, essentially soft-locking yourself. But there's the Bowser kill. We're on to the final world, LOZ.
Yep, Thiel clocking in at 3:41. Tecate will have to grab the axe. Can't do a fire kill now, and just going to wait it out. And it's also at 3:41, but Thiel is going to extend that lead going into 8-1. And judges?
Whew, let me tell you, 8-1 here, a lot easier with fire. You don't have to worry about the pipe jumps here. We're going to go ahead, go through. He's going to bop this front Koopa right here, despawn that Goomba to get up and over. Tecate, on the other hand, looks like he is going to go all out. No, he is going to take it a little bit safe here. Yep, he's going to play 8-1 safe, not going to go for the aggressive strats. Will not get the optimal time like Thiel will, but at the same token, beautiful job running through small-only strats.
Right now, for Tecate to win, it's going to take a mistake from Thiel, and that's an optimal 8-1 right there. 200 left on the clock.
Absolutely coming through here. 8-2 and 8-3 still pose a challenge, and you never know what happens once you get down to 8-4, once those hands start shaking. So we'll see what happens. 197 is still a darn good time, small only for Tecate.
Certainly there. So 8-2, yep, a lot of stuff going on here. Tight jumps, a lot of bullet bills, and you got to keep that fire suit. Right now, the ball's in Thiel's court. If he can keep it clean the rest of the way, he'll be moving on to the bracket stages. All
right, so it looks like Thiel does employ the infamous Xerox BBBB strat there. Brush, bounce, boink, bonk. I can never remember all the B's if you ask me, but Tecate doing everything the same as well. He does get it up and through. Both runners are into 8-3. Still on very good pace, though, to put a good time up, regardless of how it finishes. So Thiel, with the fire suit in 8-3, is going to make this a little bit easier with the Hammer Bros.
Yep, the Hammer Brother Alley here with these last four Hammer Brothers before we get to Bowser's Castle. No problem at all for Thiel. Got a little bunk. Now, he did that so he doesn't have 3 left on the clock.
Great job. And, a troll hammer there for Tecate. His second death. Has to gonna keep going through there. No checkpoint. Start all the way back at the beginning. Just an unfortunate break there for Tecate, an otherwise great small only run. He is going to pause. He's going to take the safety shroom. He is down to 2 lives here. Be a bro. So.
All right, let's see if Thiel can get the pipe jump here in 8-4. He does!
All right, beautiful job coming up to here. So this is going to be the turnaround room. This is a wrong warp, just not one to take you to a warp room. That pipe, Tecate takes the hit on the last one there, up to the steps and through. But You want to go to the next pipe to go down. That pipe originally takes you back to the beginning of the level, but by pushing the screen far enough, it tricks the game into thinking you're down the other pipe.
That's right, Thiel now in the home stretch here, and he is going to make it, ladies and gentlemen. Get your GGs for Thiel. He is moving on to the bracket stages.
All right, 1947, nice run, very clean. Really had the one mistake there in 6-4, taking the hit, or 5-4, excuse me. But Tecate misses wall jump there. Gonna come down.
Yeah,
Coming up to here to the turnaround room. Oh boy.
Tecate gonna play it straight here, not gonna take the wrong warp pipe.
Considering the luck he's had so far, if he shorts that and goes back to the beginning of the level, I would probably scream if I was him.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Other than the miss on Bowser in 5-4, this is a very solid run for Thiel.
Oh, Tecate looking for a little swag, I think, going through there. He's going to come down, take it, pop it, load a boo. Let's take a pause. Why don't we just get all the troll patterns here? Tecate is going to go for the swag here. Did not get the touch at the same time to finish it. 2051, that's going to end it for Tecate. What a beautiful run by both guys. Really just came down to the end there for both of them. LOZ, what'd you think?
My goodness gracious, I certainly didn't expect the result that happened, but I'll tell you what, though, that's basically what it's all about when it comes to this Warpless match here. Trying to keep the sheet clean, and Thiel did just that. No deaths. Unfortunately for Tecate, a couple of mistakes, and that's what set him back.
All right, and joining us now are our two racers here, Thiel and Tecate. We're going to start with you, Thiel. Congratulations, 1947. Really took damage in 5-4 there on otherwise a clean sheet. How'd that race feel?
Yeah, I feel good about that race. Yeah, there were a few mistakes, but GG to Tecate. Yeah.
All right, and Tecate, unfortunately, 2 deaths in there. At the end, you were able to really get your power up back and keep a good pace. It was a tight race, really, up until 8-3 when you took that second death there. What happened throughout?
First, I just want to say that was not. I mean, I heard not maybe the outcome expected, but I definitely expected that. Thel is probably more of a consistent player. I don't play on console. And normally for my PB attempts, so I was playing on console for this whole tournament. So he was definitely the favorite, and he did a great job. So GG's to Thel. Really nice run, and I'm proud of you for advancing out of a really tough group. So as far as what happened to me, I don't know. I kind of blacked out that whole run. I was not really on my game. Just wasn't feeling good.
Yeah, you were in the lead for pretty much the entire race, but then 7-3, was that an eaten up input? It sure looked like it.
I definitely pressed A, and it just didn't jump. So.
Man, the old yummy input, as I like to say. Man,
I mean,
that's a bummer.
It's like on flat ground there too. It just didn't jump. Yeah.
But where was the A press? There's a reason that's an FFZ right now. Tecate, were you planning going small only the rest of the way, just leaning on the any percent strats? Was there any safety in mind? Did you kind of know where you were in the race at that point?
Planning on going small only from where?
For after the death in 7. Well, once you took the hit in 7-2 going back through.
Yeah, I just go small only at that point. There's no point in powering up in 7-3.
All right, absolutely. So, Thiel, going back to you, just kind of moving on, now that you've pretty much locked up going into the group stage, looking ahead, where are you looking to improve to go on to this? Especially you've got runners like Xerox going in here, JT, London B advancing, some really, really solid runners, and you are one of the top runners in the world in this category. Is there something you want to adjust in your strategies, go back into the workshop and kind of fix coming out of this group stage runs?
Yeah, the previous races, I did small fire. This is my first race with big fire, and it worked out pretty well, so I'm going to continue to do that. And I want to try I need to not let noobs get the best of me, like early game, because that seems to happen a lot.
All right, absolutely. So, LOZ, any more questions for our runners here?
No, no further questions. It was a really exciting race between the two of you. Could have gone either way, but yeah, it was very exciting. And congratulations, Theo, for moving on to the bracket stages. Well played.
Thank you.
All right, so as always, I like to throw the shout-outs here at the end of the run. First and foremost, I want to thank SpeedGaming for everything they do to rebroadcast this tournament for us. Guys, if you're not following them, you need to follow all 6 channels. There is so much more going on here besides Mario. I constantly watch the Mario 3 randos, any of the Zelda randomizers when they come up. Even if you hit the link to the past Metroid randos, those are just insane to watch. Just so much different content for speedrunning. It's just a fantastic group of channels to go on. For us in the tournament, though, past that, oh, I just had the schedule in front of me, but I will tell you tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., 6:30, and 7:30, you do want to be here. I am going to call it the Team Japan block. You have all of the group in there finishing up their races. YMGC, JS Carbo, and Oilken finishing up their... I'm sorry. Yep, all of them finishing up those races there, coming up through as we're getting to the end of the group stage. Other than that, guys, that is going to do it for me. Final thoughts from our runners. First, Tecate, I'll start with you.
Just wanted to say I really enjoyed the tournament this year. This was definitely my worst run of the 3 I had. I was really proud of the other 2 runs, but I feel a little bummed about this one. I just didn't play very well, and it happens. You can't always play your best, but I just wanted to thank Rupert for an awesome tournament, and I really like this format. You know, I think we'll maybe make a couple tweaks to it in the future going forward, but definitely love this format. I'm really looking forward to the knockout stages. I'll be doing a lot of commentary as usual, and I'm looking forward to returning to the SMB 2J grind and then things beyond that as well.
Absolutely, and I'll be looking forward to being in the booth with you. Theo, final words from you for this.
Nothing really, just GG again to Tecate, and I'm just excited for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, man, go kick some butt in the knockout stages.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, well, that is going to do it for us today. LOZ, it was such an honor working with you. This was a lot of fun. Hope we can do it again soon.
Absolutely. It was a pleasure working with you as well. And I do want to point out that later tonight here on Speed Gaming, you were talking about Zelda Randomizer. There's a big match tonight. 11 p.m. Eastern. The creator of the randomizer, Fred Coughlin, versus TA909. It's the winners finals. Winner of that match moves on to the Grand Championship. It's going to be exciting.
Ooh, definitely tune into that. Like I said, follow all the channels, find some new stuff. But that is going to do it for us here at the Super Mario Bros. Warpless Tournament 2020. Again, your winner, Thelxinoe. I'm going to butcher your name every single time. I apologize. 1947, Tecate with the 2051 on there. Theo is moving on to the knockout stage. For Tecate, for Theo, for LOZ, for all of Speed Gaming and all of you, I am the Elder Sport. Guys, have a great evening. Stay safe. I'll see you next time.
So long, everybody.